Glenn Martin and
Herb White here.
The women's game is getting ready to take off. Both teams are in the pool. Cuesta's playing Citrus College. Both teams are they're tied for third right now in their conference. So this is a big game. Should be a good game
Little
today.
tie up here. It looks like Katie White secures the ball. So we got Emily Crane with the ball there. She's one of the two sophomores on the team, along with goalie
Sam Baker.
Katie White draws a foul. It's coming all the way across here over to Jessica. It looks like we're running out of a shot clock. We might have a change of possession here.
Citrus goalie gets it down. We're in the perimeter on the right.
It's like
if you watch any of that men's game, the women's game is just not quite as fast, but they can certainly be physical in their own right.
Yeah, in fact, I would have to argue that the women's game, because they are a little slower, they tend to grab and be a little more physical. You tend to see them tying up, where the boys or the men pretty quick. You know, they got to get down the field.
Yes.
So a little pressure there, possible turnover, and we do have a turnover. That counts as a steal for Citrus. Oh, little poor pass, and the ball is turned over again. So it looks like Cuesta's heading down for a little counterattack.
Emily Crane got the steal.
Yes.
She passes off to Tara Salazar.
And Tara, fantastic. So Cuesta goes on the board first, 1-0. And that's Tara Salazar. She's a freshman from Downey. She's one of the more natural shooters on the Cuesta team. Okay, we've got Danielle from Citrus. Ball up top. Taking the ball down the line here. Couple drivers. Citrus looks like may have an offensive opportunity coming up. Ball back up top. Into the whole set. And a backhand.
Mary McCreary, Citrus.
So Citrus ties it. We go up 1-1 with 6:10 left in the first quarter. Pretty good shot back there. You don't see that too often. Little pressure out front here. Cuesta earns a foul up top. Another ordinary foul. Katie White's got a free pass. Down the line to Emily. Struggling to get the whole set. A couple drivers. Late in the shot clock here with 10 seconds left. Not much going on.
Shot in from the perimeter. Nice save by Citrus. They're coming back down the pool.
Okay, working the ball down the side again. We've got an open player, deep weak. Back into set here. Good. Yep. Okay, Katie White ejected. She had her hand on the player's shoulder when the ball came in and was pulling back, so she is ejected. Citrus with an extra man situation.
Passing around the other wing. Back
Up
on
top here. Oh, we've got a steal.
Stolen.
And a counterattack. We should see what happens here. Oh. Okay, so we got Tara. And we've got a turnover again.
3-on-1, she loses possession.
Citrus with the ball about mid-court here. Trying to work something down. They do have a driver. And that's Rebecca. Number 3, good defense. Oh, and we got shot. That was Mary Marie again. Good shot, just a little wide to the left.
Just off the post. Sam Baker's got the ball. Brings it into mid-pool.
Kind of
Katie
offense.
White has the ball. She's struggling to get some freedom. Looking for an opening.
Into Tara, and we do have possibly set inside. Dead ball right now, trying to get it in play. Okay, so we have an ejection. It looks like number 20 is out for Citrus.
Yeah, Danielle De Herrera with her first exclusion. She just wasn't freeing up the offense and giving them a chance to do their setup.
Yeah, it was dead time. The player was still going for the ball. And, oh, a little high shot there. Quick informal statistics from some of the refs. Convert about 40% of the time on an extra man. A lot of teams call a timeout, at which time they score about 30% of the time.
Yes. I think that's primarily because this is such a fast game. When you have that whistle, you got a chance to pick up the ball.
We got a good hole set, some good hole play here. See if we get a shot off. Oh, over the goal. It's like Mary Marie, she's got a shot. She looks like one of Citrus's key players for today. Sam Baker looking for an outlet pass. Ball over to Talis Salazar. Offense looks a little confused inside for the Cougars right now. Back into set now. That was Jessica, a little turnover there. You know, a lot of people expect the player to get a foul there, earn a foul, but generally if the ball comes in and it's considered a 50-50 ball, then they're not going to get a call if it's a bad pass. Oh, a little mix-up there.
And most officials aren't going to give a bad pass to the offensive player. They're going to let that ball sit and let them scrum a little bit to see who ends up with possession. So, yeah, the offense has to make a good pass. You've got to be spot on in order to keep control on that.
Okay, a little offensive now. A turnover there. Cougars look a little flat right now. Everybody's got to get down the pool to get the offense going.
They're also missing their primary offensive player. Isabella Manuela is not in the pool today. She had a concussion and is still working through.
Okay, here we go.
Taking care of. Let's see if we can get a little mini
this
drive.
Is Taras. Ejection, earns an ejection. Water polo is one of those games where you've got to make your own opportunities, and Tara took it to the hole and earned herself an ejection.
Sorensen from Citrus is out.
Yes,
there
excellent
we go.
Shot. So it looks like Cuesta goes up 2-1.
Yeah, with Crane on that goal.
With 1:52 left in the first quarter.
Crane comes in. Her stats, she's been making 53 of her shots have actually found the back of the net. It'll be her 13th. See how many points she's got. She's got 56. It'll be her 57th. So she's one of the team leaders offensively.
Okay, so Citrus has got the ball on the wing. We've got a little bit of a drive in the middle here. Okay, so here we go. Rebecca, one of the stronger defensive players.
She gets called on the ordinary.
Rebecca Hernandez actually is CIF MVP for Division 5, I believe it was, Arroyo Grande last year.
I think they're D3.
Are they Division?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're Division 3.
They moved down because they always lost to Los Osos, and then they didn't.
It may have been 4. I'm pretty sure they're not this far down as 5.
Yeah.
Who's going to argue that? If you're
CIF champs, it's such a
enjoy the accolades.
Yeah,
well earned. She's a very strong, physical, knowledgeable player.
There really isn't much difference in the divisions. It's usually school size.
It's school size. You get the top Division 1 and 2 are bigger, but after you're 3, 4, and 5, or 3 and 4, certainly there's quite a bit of parity.
Good defense right now by Jessica, number 8 from Citrus.
Yeah, she's keeping Emily Crane.
Yeah, that would have been an ejection. Pretty close there.
Very, very close to a late toss.
Yes.
That ball about 7 or 8 meters out, and it's now in mid-pool.
We should get a fresh shot clock when the player touches the ball. Oh, we're down to 33 already. I think Citrus got the short end of that deal.
They did. Well, it was a 35-second clock, so they may have just lost couple seconds, but this is
okay. Here we go.
end of the first
Holds
period.
An excellent stop by Sam Baker. 19 seconds left. She'll probably just hold the ball here.
Let's see if they make any kind of offensive move.
Oh, Rebecca Hernandez, she can shoot from here. I'm going to say maybe a skip coming up here. But low left, but it's a good stop by the goalie.
And there's the bell for the end of the first period. Cuesta's up 2-1. Salazar and Emily Crane are the two Cougars that scored in that period.
And I believe we had Mary Marie McCrary, is that right? Did she get the other hole shot? She got the backhand, right?
She got the backhand for Citrus.
That's right. Pretty evenly matched game so far. These teams tangled last week at the Battle of the Beach, hosted by Long Beach City College. And Citrus came on top, I believe it was 10-9 at a very close game. Went back and forth the whole game. The Cougars started strong, went 11-1 at the beginning of the season. Since then, I would say they may be about 500 ball, or playing up a little as they go along the season. They're playing stronger and stronger opponents.
Well, and the other teams are maybe catching up. If they had you got a core of 2 or 3 really strong players coming off. Both Hernandez and Manuele came off the AG championship team, so they're obviously strong players on this team. They're working at helping these other girls catch up, and the other teams are in mid-season form. Pete's got a lot of confidence in this team, I think, and it'll be interesting to see how they get into the conference season-ending tournament.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When they go into the tournament, that is the results from the tournament is how they place into playoffs, unless there's a tie. Is that correct?
Correct. In fact, they're even being seeded. So with them, both of them right now at 4-2 in the conference, whoever wins this is going to get seeded third into the tournament. Will get a little better seeding, and so this is an important win for these two teams.
And now, how many people will go from this conference to the playoffs?
That I don't know. I'm green enough here at this college level that I don't know real sure. I know that LA Valley College and Santa Barbara City certainly are going on. It wouldn't surprise me. A lot of it depends on what the records are of some of these other teams coming out of Northern California and the other Southern California conferences. Certainly the top 2 teams. It'd be nice if the top 3 teams from this conference went. I don't know that, to tell you the truth. So,
well, I know that they all go to the tournament,
right?
And then I would imagine they will go on how they place in the tournament. However, I think if there would be some type of tie, it would go back to regular season record.
Yes.
So that's the normal tiebreaker. So at this point, Citrus would have the
advantage because of their.
I take that back. This is the league game.
This is the final conference game of the season for both of these teams.
Their other conference game that they play, it was not a conference game, so that wouldn't have a bearing on any playoff status.
You're absolutely right there.
So, okay, well, we've got Megan Miller sprinting. She's going to, and with Katie White as the trailer. Megan is a freshman out of Templeton, and this is her actually first year of playing water polo.
Yeah, Templeton doesn't have a high school program, so it's interesting to see these girls come out. This is a tough sport to learn, but if you're game and you're not afraid to swim and afraid a little bit of contact, you can do really, really well.
Her sister plays on the team, too. She's a field player as well as one of the backup goalies. Both the Miller girls were outstanding swimmers at Templeton.
And that's going to really help.
All right, well, actually, Citrus got the ball, but Katie White stole it. She'll get a steal for that. And looks like the ball is going to come over here to Rebecca Hernandez, if Emily helps out a little bit there. Okay, we've got a little action in the hole there. We got an ordinary foul inside the hole. And now an ejection because the player did not back off 1 meter.
She either didn't hear the whistle or wasn't thinking. On that ordinary foul, the player is required to one stroke off and give the player an opportunity just to make that pass. She's allowed to get her hands straight up in the air and make a block, but she can't be putting her arm in the face of the offensive player, which is exactly what happened.
I think what's a little confusing for her is that the penalty, the ordinary foul, was actually earned inside the hole there with Daisy Hughes. And so the player out on the perimeter probably didn't realize that the other player had a free pass.
And that sometimes happens. If the foul is called and the ball gets up sitting in the open water near another player, the other player can pick that ball up.
Oh, a
and
little
put it into
mix-up
play.
here between Katie and Daisy. They almost let the whole player have inside water. Oh, we've got an ejection here, and that's Megan Miller out, number 12.
Something happened out here on the perimeter that I didn't see. Obviously, the official did.
Yeah, they were both swimming down the pool, and Megan's arm got tangled up and went over the shoulder of the offensive player. Since the offensive player was ahead of the defensive player, that's considered an ejection.
Yes.
She's impeding the player from forward progress. Okay, we've got a turnover here. Rebecca Hernandez has got the steal, and she earned. Oh, and we have an ejection. Same thing happened there. Number 8 did not back off and give Rebecca a free pass.
Jessica Carbodi from Citrus.
Okay.
An exclusion. Pete's taking his 20-second timeout.
So hopefully we'll see if our statistics pan out here.
Let's see if we can get a
point off of this.
They're up by 1 right now. 6.5 minutes left, but let's see if they can take advantage of their 6-on-5 advantage in the water and get the ball in the goal.
Okay, so the ball's down here to Rebecca Hernandez. Back up to Tara. I suspect it's going to go to Emily, and there it is. There you go. All right, well, they beat the odds on that one, and they go ahead 3-1. 6:20 left in the second quarter.
In the exclusions, a 20-second exclusion. With the goal, the player that's been excluded is allowed to come back in. So both teams start even up. 6 players each in the field to play, plus the goalie.
Oh, a little mix-up here. Poor pass by Citrus, and we've got a turnover here. We got a tangle up there. Ref watching that closely to see if anything happens there. A little bit of push off by Katie White. I think she got away with one there. Okay, looks like Emily bringing the ball back in from the top. Daisy Hughes trying to establish some offensive position, and we've got a turnover. Offensive turnover here, and this could end up being a counterattack here. Okay, there you go. Well, we have an ejection over there. Megan Miller once again climbed on top of the player's back.
And Citrus calls their first timeout.
Citrus looks like they called a full timeout. Going to come over here and do a little strategy. Pete's keeping his players in the water right now.
Emily Crane, the player that did get excluded, she's a lefty out of San Luis Obispo.
She's one of the leaders of the team. She's a sophomore, and between her and Sam, they kind of are helping this young team with their communication, with their defense. And as you saw, she's got a really smooth shot.
She's got a very smooth shot.
Quick release, and most of the time, if they can get the pass coming from the other side of the cage, she'll usually make that shot 9 out of 10 times.
Being a lefty is a real advantage just because it confuses a defense to be the defensive player ends up hanging on the wrong shoulder on a play like that, and they can get away with it. So,
and especially
nice having her in the water.
And you know that person who's the defender, they've got to keep that other arm up anyways to guard that side of the goal. So they've usually got a really clear shot if they can get a quick release. And there you go. Citrus puts one on the board to make it 3-2.
McCreary on another goal. McCreary has both scores for Citrus.
Seems like a pretty solid player there. She's plays center for him. She's a sophomore, so she's got a little bit of experience, and she's 6'2", and that helps.
Does not hurt at all. She's actually not their leading scorer. They're Carmody, number 8's their leading scorer, but we haven't heard from her yet today.
We've got a turnaround there. A bad pass by Katie White. That's a turnover. Emily wasn't quite ready for it. A little bit of spin on the ball, and the ball coasted right by. We've got kind of a poor pass. The ball's up in the air, and it's stolen. Okay. Well, she made up for her mistake by stealing the ball. Coach's little less opportunity to get mad at you when you lose it and catch it back.
We got the ball
There
taken
we go.
away from her.
And we got another turnover again.
Yep, Carmody with that steal. Passes deep down here on the right side.
We're going to have an open player here. We're going to have somebody driving down the middle. Oh, a little lob shot, not quite high enough, and Sam Bayer gets that save. A little bit of transition here. You can tell that the girls are a little physical play in the middle there between Daisy Hughes and McCrary. You can watch them going down the pool there, kind of pushing each other off. And oh, another bad pass by Cuesta. Another turnover. Here we go. Looks like 15 might have an opportunity. And under the arm of the goalie to score.
So Abby Sorensen from Citrus on that score.
Tied up here, 3-3. Not much she can do. Sam Bakerson right in her eyes in that position. Little quick skip underneath the arm. All right, there we go. Looked like we were short their player for a moment. Ball down the line to Emily. And we've got Rebecca establishing position there in the hole. She gets the foul. She's got a free pass here. No action from the Cougars, though. She's all by herself. Oh. Okay, shot by Emily, but slightly over the goal. Counterattack opportunity here for Citrus. Oh, a poor pass. Or actually, not a bad of a pass, just the other player wasn't expecting it. We've got another turnover. The players getting a little tired here. Halfway through the second quarter, we're starting to see a lot of little mental mistakes.
Goalie ball still. 4. No skip here, Abby. Other side.
Abby, go! Up top, but she earns an ordinary foul.
Back to 3.
Got a balance here. I think she's going to shoot at this position. I didn't mind. We'll pick it up and shoot. And it's a goal. Rebecca Hernandez up top. Cuesta regains the lead 4-3 with 3:12 left in the second quarter.
That's Rebecca's first score of the game.
That was an example of earning a free shot. If that ordinary foul is outside, if the ball is outside the 5 and there's an ordinary foul, the person with the ball has a free shot. In that case, Rebecca was fouled. Free shot. Sometimes the ball can be fouled to the inside. The player still gets a free shot.
Steal. Here's Salazar with the ball.
Hands off to Emily Crane. Okay, so one of the Citrus players ejected.
Carmody, that's her second.
Eight was excluded on the grab behind where the ball was there up top.
Okay, so you're coaching them too.
It's a little tough for Citrus. Their top leading scorer, I believe, has 2 fouls now.
Yes. A little bit of confusion on the water because number 7 thought that she was the one excluded, so they were both swimming out.
Of course, you do see that in basketball all the time where the star player makes a foul when the other player raises his hand and tries to take credit for it.
Yes, yes.
Maybe we were having that.
No, somebody gotta get the ball.
Sam, our goalie's going. Come on, Sam. Swim.
Put the ball in a bit pool. The goalie wasn't ready to throw that in.
Little question, it really wasn't a timeout, which is usually when the ball goes back to the goalie. It should have just been given to them in play. And I'm going to say I bet it goes back over to Emily here in a second. And it's a shot. Good job.
Emily's third goal of the game. Cuesta now up by 2. 2:32 left in it.
Some of her sophomore experience.
This side, Katie, this side. Slide over.
Katie White coming back in.
Little mix up there. Citrus has got an open player on the weak side. Always frustrates a coach when it's a change of possession like that after a goal and the players let the offense swim right down uncontested. JC Hughes getting ejected there, a little over the top. Looked like her elbow may have actually nicked the other player's head on trying to steal the ball. Got somewhat of an imbalance over there on that side. Oh, tough call there. It actually hit one of our players and ricocheted in.
That's McCreary, third goal. McCreary's keeping them in this game.
Hey, stop, please. Sorry, stop. Elaine, come here. Abby.
Okay, Cuesta has the ball at half after the goal.
Officials working with the desk to make sure that the score is showing on the scoreboard accurately. They're unofficial. They're technically the official.
Okay. Ball's in play. Ball's live. Looks like Tara's earned a pass there. Goes over to Katie White on the weak side. And now we've got a drive. Tara's driving through the middle. Got 2 players on her back. She's going to end a foul. Oh, tough call for her. Couldn't quite get a handle on it in that critical position.
Goalie was able to come out and put the ball underwater.
Yeah.
Get the turnover.
And looks like Citrus, a little bit of action in the middle here.
Pass the wing. They missed that opportunity to that open player, didn't they?
They did. Oh, and a little bit of a pad pass and a tip. Becca's got the pass. Tara had a chance there for a counterattack. Becca Hernandez with the ball, swimming it down. Just past half tank now.
We got 1 minute left in this period.
Katie White got the whole set here. There we go. Oh. Well, we had a no shot called on that, which means that the player did have a free shot and they pumped the ball. Whenever they get that shot outside the 5, it has to be one motion. For the mix-up by Cuesta, Citrus has got a 1-on-nobody in the middle of the court. And a good block by Sam.
Oh, I assume that you were leaving
Baker.
Does it work?
Hey, Danielle, you're going to run towards the ball. Danielle, you're going to
Okay, they're
Take
gonna
a shot for Citrus here on the right side. We're going to hold and play while
players
the player gets
goal.
the cap back on. Tara Salazar.
We have 30
Somewhere
seconds.
along the way.
3-0, 30 seconds.
Okay. We've got
Go home goods? Okay.
30 seconds left in the second quarter. The ball's on the 2.
Jessica, towards the ball.
Here we go. Citrus ball on the wing here.
Our ball, 19.
Okay.
Jessica, ball side.
That's going to chase the official. That's the player chance to hear the whistle.
Right.
He may have been held a little bit by the offensive player.
That was pretty close. If that would have been a little different or a different ref, we could have had an ejection there. No shot there. The player was fouled, was inside the 5, and therefore did not get the free shot.
5 seconds left in the period.
Okay, well, Cuesta up 5-4 at the half. Pretty close game. Both teams seem to start off sharp at the beginning of the quarter. As fatigue sets in, we see a few more mistakes, and that usually leads to a couple more offensive opportunities.
This game with a 1-point differential, I think it's just going to end up with who has the ball toward the end and who's got a little more stamina in the pool.
That's right. Those mistakes you make when you're fatigued.
Because they all get so like.
Not quite covering up. Not.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as possible. I'm still waiting around.
We obviously have an open mic on the deck here too.
It didn't work out, so.
They did put an open mic right out here on the deck, so we're going to sit
That's just what I want.
hear
some of
our
the,
microphones and listen to everything that's coming off the deck.
I'll take that one.
So far, pretty evenly matched game.
Very evenly matched. I think it's reflective of the status of these two teams.
I could definitely tell that without Isabella, they kind of lack a little bit of coordination there.
Maybe a little spark. Do you think
yeah.
some of that spark is?
Well, I think that she is so good in the hole, and everybody else tends to have their fall into their position. Right now, we're trying to get Daisy Hughes to set. She can get in there. The girls tend to have a problem getting the ball into her when she does have set.
Yeah.
Usually, Isabella is, and we have Isabella and Rebecca and Katie will usually work down one side and usually try to get the ball into Isabella.
Yeah.
And then on the weak side or the left-handed side, we have Tara and Emily can usually do a little pick play and get some good offense. So it seems like right now we're not quite the term next
I'm
man
guessing
up.
Nicola probably had a master
So.
left it on.
So, do those guys know that mic's on? Hey, you guys know that open mic's right there.
This mic is live out.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
For some reason, our mixer can't hear.
We can hear it loud.
It seemed like it was working fine there until
Yeah, it is working fine. There got some of the technical difficulties that all part of the college experience. We're happy to be here to help a little bit. A couple of inexperienced color commentators here on the deck. Happy to help out the team, help out the program here at Cuesta.
the hardest thing is looking down and reading the names before the next play's going.
And try to do that and keep up with the game.
We need spotters. NASCAR's got their spotters. We need spotters.
At the next level, maybe.
So you can turn it.
Manuela, she's the team leading offensive scorer, and she scores 2/3 of the time that she shoots. She's also easily has the most fouls drawn. She's the person that they depend on offensively to sit down in that hole and draw those fouls and get those advantage plays. She is certainly being sorely missed here. Cuesta certainly has the ability to win this game. They're up right now, and as long as I keep some focus and keep attention on what the job that the girls in the pool have. Anyway, interesting 16 minutes of water polo left.
Rachel, turn your headset on.
We've got a doubleheader tonight, I believe. Afterwards, the Cuesta will play the Cal Poly Club team.
They will play the Cal Poly Club team. I'm not sure if the Poly men's team is coming or not. They were originally slated to be here. I do know that the Poly women's team is planning on being here. I'm not sure about half an hour between game times to let these ladies get a little bit of rest.
And the women's team's had great success. I believe they were national champions a couple years ago, the club team.
I haven't followed the Cal Poly.
Right. One of their girls played polo with my two daughters at Kennedy Club Fitness, and when they were off season, they'd come over to Kennedy Club and work out there, and they had a just amazing goal.
Yeah.
And in fact, she shut down everybody. Didn't care if you were a woman or a man in the pool. She was just fantastic. Her name was Morgan Rolo, and we'd play a whole hour and a half, and I'd only sneak one in when she wasn't looking, or a tricky backhand that no one expected. That would be it. She just shut everybody down. So it was good. It was fun to watch those, and all those girls were fantastic mentors for all the younger girls who came to play.
That's an important. You see that both in the men's and the women's side. And water polo is a pretty good fraternity of sharing skills, and people having an awful lot of fun.
Well, as a little luck of the draw here, it looks like Citrus might be getting a little cloud cover on their goalie now. We get that fog moving in behind us, might help out. It's kind of one of those things where we're hoping to have the sun. Cuesta's hoping to have the sun to their advantage right now, but then the fog decides to roll in here.
When I saw her, I knew she could shoot. It's at 5
Okay, we're a couple seconds here from the.
No, I'm not.
teams are lined up with their head on the goal line, whereas both the refs are chatting.
I should have made 2 more, but I missed.
McCreary's going to be sprinting for Citrus.
Okay, we get Ian Starkey on the other side. He calls it. Here we go, and it looks like Katie White gets the ball this time. Becca Hernandez trailing. She's got the ball. Need a little help. Ball over to Jessica. We've got a little bit. We've had an open player there. Oh. Well, not exactly an advised pass, but unfortunately it was a turnover there. The ball called for ball under. We've got, we've got a little bit of chaos in the pool there for a few minutes. Things are settling down here a little bit. Citrus ball about the 10-yard line. Ordinary foul on Tara Salazar. Ball all the way across.
In open water.
Open water, if she can cut her off, let's see if we get a goal here. All right. I think Cuesta dodged a bullet there. They had a good possession there. Ball right in front of the goal. A little mishandling, and we've got a bad pass. Katie White, shot, blocked. Transition counterattack right now. Ball all the way across over the near side of the pool. Citrus with a pretty good deal. That looks like their goal, their hole is going to be set. Rebecca Hernandez around and shut off the entrance pass. Citrus getting the ball around to their hole set. And shot over the goal by McCreary.
Their whole up.
She is right now. They're definitely counting on her to do a lot. She's trying to do the best she can. All right, field is wide open here. Wide open. We've got Katie White making a drive across. Rebecca Hernandez open with the whole set. She's going to pick it up and shoot, I bet. Yes! There you go. Outstanding.
Rebecca with that first goal in the third period. 6 minutes left in this period.
We've got 6-4 Cuesta. See, a lot of the younger players there would have immediately gone to the ball. And if you watch her, when she knows she's got a free shot coming, she takes her time to get to the ball, watches where the defender is.
And the official will give her time to look at the ball that's set up. Here, when she grabs that ball, she's got to make a single flow, as you mentioned earlier.
One single flow, and a lot of players, they grab the ball, pull it towards them, set their leg, then try to shoot. And that's two moves. Looks like she was trying to backhand there, but she's getting fatigued. I think we're going to that as well.
And Jessica Reeves did a good job defensively.
That's kind of
identified McCreary there as their offense. Be on her all day long.
Yeah, it's going to be tough here. You got Jessica in the middle. Good job. There, Jessica's got offensive set. She can get around now. Good defense. The player brought the ball around, had their hand on the ball, and when their hand is on the ball, the rules actually read they can be tackled. So, all right, Katie White with a steal. We've got a counterattack coming the other way. Ball up the middle to Becca Hernandez. We've got Jessica Reeves on the right-hand side. 2-on-1.
Take it all the way.
Excellent shot. All right.
Bounce off the bottom right corner for Rebecca. Her second goal of the period.
Cuesta picks up another point. 7-4. 5:05 left in the third.
I'm over here.
My bad. Yeah, I do.
Pretty good turnout today. We've got quite a few family members in the stands today cheering on the Cougars.
You called it, Herb. This coastal fog has come in, and there's no sunshine in the eyes of that
goalie.
Citrus goalie.
Jessica, get up and drive!
White. Just what's the best? Bounce. Stop it. That's fine. We are
Listeners, Carmody earned that. She had the defender on their back, spun around, and was able to get her to put her hand over her shoulder.
Emily Crane.
Casey, your post! Get back to your post! Casey, get back to your post!
That's her second.
Oh, mishandling by Citrus. Not too much left on the ejection.
Jessica, back!
Right to the goalie. All right, so we're even up now. Rather generous on the shot clock and held the ball there for a while without her running. Looks like the ball's out. Ordinary foul up top. Ball to Salazar and stolen.
Pass and a steal.
Uh-oh, Citrus might. Uh-oh, we've got an ejection as well as the counterattack. Oh, that may not have been the best thing to do there.
Emily Crane on her second exclusion.
Sorry, I
Citrus called timeout when they were driving.
wanted to shoot the ball all quarter, so I didn't think we were going to.
Well, I think we dodged another bullet there.
We did dodge another bullet because
I think, the coaches tried to call out timeout so they could set it up, and then right about the same time, the girls did a little, kicked up the gear in there for the counterattack, and that's right when the ref looks over and sees the ref trying to call a timeout.
Right.
I bet if she could take that back, she would.
there's no doubt that she would have taken that one back. Just take a goal over a timeout anytime at all.
So we'll have to see what happens here with statistically. (7-4).
Under 4 minutes left. That's her second exclusion for Emily Crane, I believe.
Peter, tell her when to leave.
That sun's going away. It's getting a little bit cooler out here on the deck. Ladies in the pool don't really care if they're all stabilized inside the water.
I'm just saying.
Go ladies! Bust the tread!
Okay, that was their first full timeout in the second half. I believe they have
Neville, can you come out?
second full time for the game. I believe they get 3 full time
They get
and a
3
20.
fulls and a 20.
So I believe.
Hey, match up!
All right, timeout. The goalie puts it in play, tops it off, passes it off to the top here.
Citrus has the advantage. We have to recall.
Citrus is doing a little pick play in the middle there. And then all the way top, the girl followed her defender in. Oh, and a good save by Sam Baker.
I feel oddly good when I walk with my wrist. I'm so out of it.
Megan Miller's coming in.
Coming in for
Go, Megan, go!
And it looks like we've got. All right, no one's picking her up. Now she's going to get the ball off to Becca. Oh. Unfortunately, that's what we call the elbow. And as a defender, when the offensive player turns past the ball, you don't really have to block the ball. You just got to get somewhere near their elbow, and that will change the trajectory. We've got a turnover by Jessica, but we're actually down.
3 on 2.
She got the
Got the ball stolen back away from her.
You gotta go for the ball, not the head.
In that case, the situation we're trying a little too hard.
I think so.
I think maybe if she would have just leaned out there and allowed the offense to set up, she could have had it right. Now we've got a Citrus making a drive. A little bit of mix-up there. Becca Hernandez playing an outstanding game. Covers the defender. Turnover. No one helping her. Oh, that should be an ejection, and it is. That's an example of making sure you don't throw the ball away from offense.
I know.
Probably a case of a little frustration there on the
Yeah, in that case.
Carmody. She tried to get the ball, Defensive player is really good at showing her arms and hands. She didn't have her hands on that offensive player. 30-second or 35-second clock.
Horn goes off.
When horn goes off, Carmody is obligated just to let the ball sit where it is. She tosses it in the goal. She gets excluded.
I don't really think you can blame her there. She's in the heat of the battle. You know, you're getting pounded around the ears, a lot of water, and get those cups, and it's hard to hear. Normally, that's a 50-50 call. You may not get, you might just
Very
get
true.
a ref saying, hey, you know.
Earlier in the game, there was a no call. The ball got touched and moved a little bit, and there was a no call on it. On my records here, it's informal. I've got Carmody with the third. I didn't see the red flag come up off the desk, so I'm not sure whether she's in or not. She's over here in the corner taking her cap off. By rule, that's her. That's someone else. She's still sitting back there.
Right. So the refs are working through that right now, just double checking all the fouls. And
He takes full advantage of the timeout. He's setting up for the advantage. Cuesta will come in out for this timeout. 2.5 minutes left in the third period. They're up 7-4, so they have a couple of goal lead. It's a little bit comforting, but they'd love to get another one right now to extend their lead. Still a lot of water polo left in there.
well, I believe this would be their second extra man setup after a timeout. We'll see what we got going here. Oh, bad pass. Back to Hernandez. Oh, and Daisy Hughes.
Nice rebound.
That's right. Becca Hernandez's shot was blocked by their goalie. A really good job, but luckily for Daisy Hughes, the ball landed right in her palm, and she pushed it in for the extra point there to go up 8-4.
That happened right at the end of the exclusion timeout, so
Not too sure what happened there. Luckily, we didn't get an exclusion on it.
ordinary foul.
All right, so we've got. Oh my gosh, Sam Baker. Excellent job there. That was a good in pass to the whole set. Whole set got a nice grip of the ball and put a backhand in there, and it looks like Sam Baker anticipated that and almost went right into her hand there. All right, we've got the ball down there. Tara Salazar. Casey, it looks like Rebecca's. Oh, we got a steal. And a foul. We're going to be down. Uh-oh. That might have been a mistake there. Megan Miller.
Sisters player taking a little bit too much time getting set up.
Right, a little mishandle. This looks like a shot. And it is. It's good. That's Gabriella Galbraith. That's a
Freshman out of Los Osos, Rancho Cucamonga High. That's the first goal for Citrus in this period. 1 minute 10. They went through 7 minutes without a goal. I'm sure their coach is happy to see that.
That was nicely done. The player took advantage of her player double teaming the whole set. So she moved herself into scoring position. She got a really good pass. Uh-oh, we could have a problem here. Madison Martin came in. Unfortunately, there was a marginal pass in there. And, okay, Katie White here to steal back. They're going to be up.
Yeah, they're 3-on-2 right now.
3-on-2. Madison needs to go in. Madison.
Break the ball off, Madison, for God's sake!
Okay, we've got a problem there. Right. Uh-oh, we've got a penalty now. Ball's in the set, maybe. Ball's in the set to Daisy. And good block. A little excitement there. We had an advantage there.
Cuesta that we're able to take advantage of. We have 14 seconds left.
That's an example of where that lefty comes in handy because the ball came into her and it was on the wrong side of her body. And so she had to put it in her right hand, and that gave her time to cover. Okay.
It's got a little bit sloppy here toward the end of the third period.
Fatigue. Some of your younger players are coming in. You've got to play the bench now. You've got to play the bench as much as you can so they have the experience down the line.
So after 3 full periods of play, Cuesta scores 3 in that period. Citrus responded with only a single goal. Cuesta's enjoying a 3-goal advantage as they go into the 4th period. Coaches are on deck side, instructing their players. 8 minutes left. Lots of water polo.
No, that's what you do. No, like you want to put in a microphone this side. It's not. It's not. She looks like she's making a good enough advance forward.
Well, the fog rolled in and it's sun setting. The temperature's dropping here on the pool deck.
It's finally fall, huh?
It is.
Halloween's a couple days away and it's not going to hit 80 degrees here. I'm shocked.
I find the water off the coast right here is 64 degrees. October 28th.
10 degrees warmer than normal, isn't
It
it?
normally is. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You're absolutely right.
The surf picks up this time of year. I'm usually used to wearing my nice thick wetsuit, so if I do bounce off the rocks, I've got a little extra cushion there. I've got this little summer wetsuit on, and
That's all you need. I'm
Keeping
64
me-
degrees.
keeping me warm, but I'm definitely feeling the bumps and bruises when
You're
I
not
bounce
bouncing
off.
like you normally do.
I like that thick rubber in the winter just for that reason.
Yeah, but those high tides, those rocks are a lot deeper underwater now.
Go, ladies.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Citrus!
Okay, Citrus team fired up.
You and it are both on. Got this, guys. Got this. Sorry. Go, Megan.
Okay, 8 minutes to go. Last regular season game of the season for both these teams. Grudge match. Citrus won last week. Cuesta's got a lead right now.
Yeah, I know R10 has.
This has the workings of a rivalry.
How did 5 get that far? 3 positive.
He's adjusting the markings over there.
Been off the entire game, although
We do have the lane lines.
lane lines, I'm sure the players can see what's going on.
And off they go.
Katie White sprinting for Cuesta.
And Abby Sorensen for Citrus. It's like Katie White picks up another sprint. Ball up top. Cara Salazar with the ball.
Jessica, guys, keep swimming.
We've got no set right now. Cara earns a deal.
Daisy, down to Daisy.
Pass, here we go. Rebecca Hernandez coming in hot. He's got a foul all the way across.
Tara, defense. Tara,
Good block.
defense.
Jessica got the rebound. And Citrus ball.
Come on, Daisy, swim.
And we've got a counterattack the other way.
Back, Tara.
And goal for Citrus.
Goal break.
Seriously.
Making it interesting.
Drive ball side, don't drive away from the ball.
Their second goal of the game.
Come on.
Brings Citrus within 2.
That's right. Smart ball by Citrus late in the shot clock. A couple of their players took off. They mishandled the ball. Goalie ended up with it, which is the equivalent of giving it to the quarterback. One pass down the side into the middle of the goal.
Daisy. Help her, Daisy.
She's got to be moving around.
Okay.
Wait and a half,
Got
Daisy.
a whole
go
set
down.
now.
You have to go hard. Daisy, that's not a drive.
And there we go.
Daisy,
There goes
defense.
Citrus again.
Defense.
Goal by Katie White with 1 second left in the shot clock.
Takes advantage of the defensive player trying to lead the breakaway.
There you have it, an example of when that works
When it doesn't
and when
work.
it doesn't work.
Didn't work for Citrus on that one.
So 9-6, 6:40 left in the game.
Casey, switch the pass. Casey,
Got a
switch.
drive here.
What kind of condition these ladies are in. Who's moving and who's not moving.
Oh, and a shot. And a goal by number 20.
Danielle De Herrera.
So she picks up a goal. A little pick play up the top. Caught Katie White behind.
Cuesta putting the ball back into play.
A little foul out up the top there.
Little touch foul. Another touch foul. Got to see what's going on
Little
here.
foul, whole set now. The ball's going to come in. And an ejection. Okay, let's see what happens here. 9-7, 2-point game.
De Herrera, that's her second exclusion.
Live play here, so we've got
They've got the full clock.
ball
There's
over to
still
Becca Hernandez.
29, 28 seconds left on that shot
Ball
clock.
over to Jessica. And a score. Tara Salazar with that natural shot. Cuesta goes up 10-7, 5:50 left in the game.
Ball thrown in by the goalie.
Yep. Look, a little bit of confusion there. Cuesta not quite manning up with their players right. They kind of have a delayed whole set. And an ejection. Arm over the shoulder there, and it hits the head. It's usually always an ejection.
Tara Salazar coming out, giving Citrus the advantage.
So just looking a little confused here, not sure what's going on. Number 6 pops out. Oh, and a bad pass, and a turnover.
Ball's a little long, hits the end line, causes a turnover. Salazar swimming back in. We're at full strength again.
Lost opportunity there for Citrus to keep it tight.
5 minutes left.
They were trading goals there.
Yep. We got a 3-goal advantage. We're going to need to work on keeping that.
We don't. Ball. Oh, a little nice little pass there. If Jessica can turn and take it to the goal. Late in the shot clock, what's she going to do? Ooh, that's close, but on the buzzer. Looks
Yeah,
good.
That looked like she was releasing as that buzzer came off.
Yep.
I'll give her the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Ball out to the goalie. Goalie has to shag the ball at the 2-yard line. Shot clock starts when the opposing team gets possession after a turnover. In that case, they don't start the shot clock until the goalie actually goes over and touches the ball.
So that, yeah, the shot clock is, and the game clock should be stopped as well.
Regular foul there. Uh-oh. Jessica got a little bit of a suit pull there, and it's going to be close there. Sam Baker out to steal the ball from the whole set. Pretty good, 4 minutes to go. Salazar with the ball. Dacey is set. We've got a quick thing going there. Uh-oh. The defender fell back, right back to Tara. Tara's got the ball. She's a threat from here. Little high, over the goal. Opposing team gets to throw a ball off to the side, called the counter ball. The team doesn't have to wait for the ball to get shagged. Got a little bit of a turnover here. Becca Hernandez out on the edge. Good defense there. That could have been close there.
This is where the official's going to
The judgment call, whether it was... Woo! Sam Baker coming up with some
another nice block.
important blocks there.
3:25 left in the game.
McCrary. she stopped at least 3 or 4 McCrary shots hand on hand. I think that's a difference in the game right now. Cuesta looking a little tired.
They've got to keep moving around. It's still
You got Daisy.
3:10
Daisy
left in
Hughes
this
trying to
game.
come in, and Katie White turns her player. Now she's driving. The shot over to Megan Miller. Back to Katie White. If she can get it to her. And now we've got 1 second in the shot clock. Good job. Now the closest offensive player has to get the ball.
correct.
Let's see if 15. Oh, Megan Miller, a little inexperienced player there, was getting between her and the ball. It could have been
She
called
could've-
as well.
She could have almost gotten called for an exclusion.
Yeah. 2:40 left. Citrus with a little bit of a drive here.
Free throw.
Free throw number 8, one of their best shooters left unguarded. Uh-oh. Here we go. And an ejection. Becca Hernandez with a big smile on her face. Knew she pressed
knew
a little
she was
too hard that time. Okay. Okay, so
Citrus is taking their 30-second timeout. They just don't want to take any of their time off that 35-second clock to be setting up. They want to set up their offense, take full advantage of that clock.
critical point here for them to convert this. Statistically, I believe we are 1 for 3 overall, both teams.
Yes, I think
on
you're right.
timeouts. So if they make this, they'll be ahead of the statistics for the day. If they miss it, then right on line there. And this is a good shot. She's one of their better players. Oh, I think a missed opportunity there. Good.
Nice.
Oh, my gosh. Sam Baker, she's the MVP of this game. Another one on her hands. Okay.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Rebecca Hernandez into play, and no one's got her, and she's going to have a chance at a counterattack all by herself.
She's going to
She's
drive.
going to push it. She's going to push it. This is fantastic. Tara Zalazar, I see. Look at that
There we go.
shot.
Nice shot.
Outstanding. Fantastic job. And you know who he is? That's goal belongs to Becca Hernandez. She
Yes,
set
it does.
that up.
She set it up all
screened
the
the
way.
defensive player. She stayed just close enough where the defensive player had to stay with her, so she didn't give her a one-on-nobody in front of the goal. That allowed Tara to drive down and make the shot.
Had it almost wide open goal.
If it wasn't, it was that easy every time.
It's if it was that easy, anybody would play, right?
Right.
Well, hats off to these athletes. They're pretty good condition. That's 32 minutes of swimming up and down the pool.
We're down to the last minute and a half. Oh, their elbow. There we go. Katie White gets the steal. She should have gone to the goal and let Becca get it, but it comes back to.
She wanted to make sure that Citrus
Now, I think, you
defender
know what?
wasn't
I think what they're going to do is smart by Becca Hernandez here. She's just going to take the ball, use up some shot clock. And a turnover. Katie White wrestling a little too hard in the hole. We did use up 30 seconds there, the game clock. We're down to under a minute, 11-7. Citrus has got a man up, weak side. Ball tipped, Citrus gets it on the 2. Now the ball is live.
Back at the top. Over on the right wing.
Momentaire had an advantage there for a second. Here we go, no foul. Try to sweep shot.
There's a Citrus player was allowed to go out of the field of play to grab the ball, but she had to bring the ball in at the 2-meter mark. So
Put it back in play.
she tried to make a quick throw to get it right into the hole, and the official
Called the ball back.
called the ball back and made her replay it by rule. So they kind of lost some opportunity. There's 15 seconds left in this game.
Oh, for the frustration there.
Yep.
And this is going to be the game here.
There's 7 seconds left. Clock, run that clock. Official is imploring.
Well, Cuesta comes up on top here, 11-7.
Great game.
Got a good grudge match next week at the tournament. Chances are if these guys are seated together, 4th and 5th, they might end up playing each other again. Or
They might. It depends on how the seeding comes out.
Right.
Cuesta with 3 goals in that 4th period, and Citrus with only 2. Cuesta outscored Citrus 6-3 in that second half. Was able to extend their overall lead. Final score 11-7. Well, Herb, I want to say thank you for
Glenn, you did a fantastic job.
a couple little
Between
greenies
the
sitting
two of us there.
on the desk. I think we did Pete pretty proud for this game here today.
All right.
Congratulations to both teams. Safe driving for the Citrus crowd going home, and
So we got a little bit of break here. Women will play here in about an hour or so.
that's my guess.
All right. So we're signing off now.
We're signing off, and good luck to the Cuesta women and next week at the conference tournament.